description. So it says The Rock is from Miami, Florida. He is 6'5", 260 pounds. Finisher is the rock bottom. He definitely weighs a lot more than that now. Probably. It says he was the WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, World Tag Team champion, and it says the People's Champ takes The People's Champ takes opponents down to the corner of Jabroni Drive and Know Your Role Boulevard until they reach the SmackDown Hotel. Yeah. Fun fact if you didn't know, SmackDown was actually named after The Rock. Yeah. And here we have the other figures in the set. I definitely have to find that Rey Mysterio. Let's have one. Wow, that plane's pretty close. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Let's have one last look at him from the front, and then we will open him up. So here we go. There he is, in all his glory. Really excited to have gotten this Rock, especially with the double jointed arms, especially with the Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate Edition we got. This is like my favorite era of The Rock. So, yeah, definitely gonna have them together since they had iconic feuds back in the day. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get it open. Okay, so here we have our first look at the Great One, The Rock. Definitely accurate details. Love that we got the classic blue and silver. I was a huge fan of The Rock at this point. So that was my brother. My brother and I, we used to like have like pretend wrestling fights and stuff, and I'd be Stone Cold and he'd be The Rock. Yeah. Fond memories of when The Rock was like this and his feud with Stone Cold, and when he won the championship and stuff like that. Yeah, this is really iconic. I'm glad that we have a Rock like this in the new Articulation line. Even as the original Brahma Bull, as you know, he did change it. He has a very large Brahma Bull now. An upgraded Brahma Bull. But yeah. I'd say the likeness isn't too bad either. Yeah, definitely not that bad. But yeah. I guess let you guys see like full body of him. Pretty accurate in terms of his body and his arms, I will say. See that? Probable. Yeah. I do wonder if his hair's a little too short at the top. But I do remember at one point he did like have it shorter. So yeah. Maybe that's what they were going for when he does shorten it. Either way, great figure so far in terms of how it looks. Now that we have looked at the figure, let's get into his articulation. Sorry guys, I know I said articulation, I meant accessories. One thing that's really important to know is that if you were a kid in the 90s and probably early 2000s, then you know how important and how much of a need/want The Rock jersey was. My God, I remember, like, my brother had this, and oh my God, I was so jealous. But yeah, really glad we got this in cloth, because I think why did I say Jocks? Jax did it in mistaken, or they did like a variation of it. We also get a Raw is War microphone, as you can see there. Look, you guys see it? Raw is War microphone. We get his signature sunglasses, and we get 2 fists and 2 open hands. Now we will get into his articulation, and then afterwards we will look at Rock with all of his accessories. So in terms of articulation, the Rock, you can rotate his head all the way around and up and down. You can rotate his arms all the way around. You can rotate, bend. This is double jointed, so you know you have that nice feature to it. You can rotate his fist, bend the wrist, rotate his torso, kick that far to the side, kick that far forward, kick that far back, bend about that far with his leg, rotate his thigh, and you can actually rotate his boot and bend the foot. And that is Rocky's articulation. Now let's get into what he looks like with his accessories and take it on home. Okay, now The Rock is ready to tell someone to know your role and shut your mouth before he layeth the smack down on him. Once again, guys, an incredible figure. I just noticed that on the jersey he does have the bromable, which is pretty cool. I will say, I do wish he came with the sweatpants, but if you have one of the older Rock Elites, I believe there was one that did come with sweatpants, so you could technically, if you have that figure, put the sweatpants on this one, and then he'd be a really, really accurate late 90s, early 2000s Rock, for sure. Yeah. Another thing I'd say is I kind of wish Mattel would kind of stop with the Velcro shirts, especially because we've seen that they can do just full cloth shirts, like they did with Austin and his Austin 316 shirt. I think they should move towards that direction and just, you know, it probably costs them a lot more money to put the Velcro than it does to just make a full shirt, you know, with both-sided prints. Anyway, this is a great figure, and I totally recommend getting it. Really do. It was a real shock to be part of the Top Picks line for, I believe this is considered Top Picks 2023, because they already did Top Picks 2022, which is weird. They released it back to back, but whatever. Yeah, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I really hope you liked this video, and I really hope that you guys are interested in possibly getting this figure. I got them for like 20 bucks on Amazon, I think. Yeah, for sure. If you find them, get them. And yeah, stay tuned for more. And this is Splits saying, please like, comment,